this weekend, I had yet another time. I know I already dropped one video where I told you guys about, basically where you can go to find beautiful women. Based off the comments, based off the DMs, based off people reaching out to me personally, it seems like you guys really liked that video. So of course, what did I do? I took time out to listen to the people. And I decided, you know what, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what brings me to this video. In this video, I decided to go back outside again this past Sunday and see if I can strike up fire again. So with that said, I found myself heading out to a brunch at this restaurant called Teddy's Bulldog. You know what? I'm just gonna show y'all the name of the restaurant. Anyways, it was dope. A friend of mine named Haley, she has a GroupMe called Nova Squad. It's for all the Northern Virginia people. She's always throwing events and stuff like that. She's part of a management team at a local restaurant, and she decided to put together a brunch for everybody. So here we are at the brunch. Now, what was cool about this brunch is that it was like endless mimosas, endless food, endless everything, all for just 60 bucks. And it lasted 2 hours. So we definitely had a good time. And when I say we, I mean me and my homegirl Amiris and her 2 friends. It was 4 of us all together. We were invited by Amiris. And might I say, she looked pretty good in that dress, not gonna lie. Which really set the tone and the mood for the rest of the evening, you know what I'm saying? By the way, shout out to Tropical Smoothie. They always be holding me down when I get off of work. It's nothing like getting a smoothie. So yeah, we enjoyed those mimosas. We did plenty of toast. I had chicken and waffles. I had shrimp and grits. I had all kinds of stuff. It was really good. When our 2 hours was up, we realized, because it was around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we realized that we need to make another move because no one was ready to go home. We was turned up. Like, dang, I got a little tipsy, you know what I'm saying? I'm having a good time. I don't want to go home. Like responsible adults, we looked up another place and we went there instead. And that place just so happened to be the Over Under Outlook Rooftop Club Bar. It's basically that place I've been showing y'all every time I'm walking up and down the sidewalk that I pass all the time. That's above Delania Restaurant. It's usually like lit up outside with like purple or reddish lights depending on what time of day or night it is. And it sits above the Cloakroom, which is, in the hush hush, it's a strip club out here in DC. Pretty much the only strip club out here in DC. I haven't been to it, but I kind of had to pass through it to get upstairs because it's all owned by the same people. And I'm not gonna lie, I had a pretty good time when I got up there. The food, we ended up ordering some nachos and of course another round of the liquid courage that we've been partaking in. And the vibes that was vibing were dope vibes. I'm not gonna lie. So basically what I'm saying is, if you wanna go out there and find yourself some people to vibe with, ladies and gentlemen, you can find it. You can definitely find it. You just gotta know where to look. And apparently I have been looking in the wrong places. Like trying to really go out here and find something, but I haven't been trying to find. I've just been letting the flow go wherever it takes me. But now I'm actually taking time out to do a little vetting and be like, all right, is this worth my time before I even get there? Asking other people like, hey, where should we go? And the people who've been here, they haven't been steering me wrong, in my opinion. All right guys, so I'm here in the good old NoMa area, NoMa district. I just want to let you guys know, man, this might be one of the best places to find some baddies. This might be one of the best places in general. People ask me all the time, Corey, where do you find the baddies? Where do you find the Spanish girls, the Ethiopian girls, the white girls, the black girls, the Spanish? Hey, look, I'm telling you, if you want to find one spot where it's all like rolled into one, then this is probably the location. So watch this video and I'm gonna show you guys what's up. Also, I appreciate it if you guys would hit the like button, also leave a comment because we trying to keep the videos cranking, we keeping it real, we really out here in the streets. I'm in real life for real. I don't know any other creators out here in DC that are actually in DC and showing you DC while being in, while being in the video and showing you exactly what they're talking about. A lot of creators just sit in their living room and they don't be outside. But me, I'm really outside. All right, what's up, people? If you made it this far in the video, I just want to remind you guys that if you could just hit that thumbs up button. I know asking for a subscribe is a lot to ask for. I hate when all these YouTubers asking me to subscribe and now I got like 200, 300 people I'm subscribed to. But if you could just hit the thumbs up button, that would take me a long way. All right, now that we got that out the way, let's talk about the second half of this video. Now, The second half of this video came about because I was really just thinking, like, you know, how can I continue to get out there and discover more in DC and show you guys more things to do with finding more people to meet beautiful women, because that's the theme of this video. So I contacted a friend of mine who also just happens to be one of my co-workers, and we met up in NoMa. Now look, I had her mic'd up and I had me mic'd up, but for some reason I didn't check the cord on my mic. So I gotta now narrate this piece because for some reason it wasn't plugged all the way in, and it got all her audio, but it didn't get none of my audio. Where are we going? We about to go check out the rooftop?
Yes, sir.
So you saying I can come up?
That's crazy. You can come and see the rooftop and charge your phone.
NoMa stands for North of Massachusetts Avenue, which is a street that is found in like the northeast side of DC. And it's really a neighborhood that's really thriving with a lot of young people. A lot of, when I say young, I mean like post-college, but not quite deep off into their 30s quite yet. So I would say like 25 to 35 age bracket is. And I had a few questions I asked Alicia as far as like, you know, regards to like, where do women like to hang out in DC? Like, where can you find more baddies, basically? Where they at?
Oh, Seattle Social is amazing.
Yeah, I just discovered that.
Oh, all the baddies be out there. Yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
here,
Moxie R&B nights. Oh, Union Market. That's one thing I do like about Union Market. It's kind of calm. It's classy, so it's not too much partying. Or every other Thursday, you have salsa nights. So that's where it's popping. Everybody comes out. Baddies be out. All the salsa, all the Latinos, everybody.
Really?
It's oh my gosh.
So she invited me up to the rooftop and we checked out the views. The views were impeccable. And we just sat down next to a fire. We talked a little bit.
Fireside chats with Corey.
And I'm probably gonna be inserting some of the things she's been saying while we were hanging out. We just kind of kept talking and vibing in the NoMa area. And it just made me realize, like, man, there's a lot that I still haven't really shown y'all in DC. I was more caught up on the things that I didn't like, and I haven't been focusing on the things that I do like that I should be sharing with you guys.
Nice party, get really drunk with your friends, and then look at the views. You see them? Yep, and then the Capitol's right there.
So that's what I'm gonna start focusing on. And one thing I can definitely say is that you can tell that my tone has changed about this place, because I'm definitely starting to meet a lot of gorgeous women here, a lot of attractive women. If your goal is to date, you know, my goal may be to date soon. I don't know. It's seeming like I'm starting to at least see options. And for the most part, I think my hang up was that I just didn't see anything that I even wanted in the first place. But now I'm starting to slowly see stuff that it seems like, okay, she cute, you know, or I can see this person being a possible person to date and so forth. So ain't no telling what y'all gonna see in this channel in the future. I might even actually go on some real dates for real. You know, I might even like somebody for real. I don't know who it's gonna be, but at least the possibility is there is all I'm saying. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying this video. I didn't want to make it too long. In the future, I plan on keeping my videos a lot more cinematic and bringing you guys more of a professional feel and professional look with my videos like I used to all the time, but I kind of got carried away with this Pocket 3, man. It's so easy to shoot footage with this and whip it out and make some content. And I feel like this Pocket 3 has a place, but I don't want to take away from the fact that I do have the capability to do more. And there's not enough content creators doing more, in my opinion. Anyways, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
It is May 19th, the year's 2025, and unfortunately, Donald Trump is president. Bring back Obama.